Hi, me again. Now we're going to cover emote spoofing and idle dance. Just a note here that I made some changes on the website based on your feedback, and hopefully it'll be a little clearer to you. On this Learn How page, please folks, bookmark this, save it as a favorite so you can always go here, and here's everything you need to know. There's a link to the video tutorials, but what I changed down here was I separated the commands and hotkeys from the optional feature commands. So when you go here now, I've also added two graphics. These are two graphics here that which you can just right click and download, or you can download the emote commands cheat sheet here, which is now a PDF, and it opens here, and you can either bookmark this page and always see that for a quick reminder, giving you how the time, the command channel, emote, text, or chat command, the format, what they mean, and an example. So, or you can go here and download it, print it if you want, don't print it, save some trees. And that's always there for you. I need to move this up a little bit. Sorry if it makes you dizzy. Up, up, up. Okay. So back here, I've also, it's just the hotkey commands, all the commands, private message, and I've separated it from. You can use the back key here to go back to that page, and these are the optional feature commands now on its own page, so it's easier for you to see. Ankle lock, debug, blah blah blah, all the rest of them that we went through. Have to add a back button to that. Okay, so let's go to emote spoofing, and it's very simple. It really doesn't even need its own page, but all we're going to do is on channel 0, you can't region say on channel 0, remember. So we're going to shout to the audience on channel 0, and if I wanted to say something other than Galila Sinatra shouts, what big teeth you have, I would put a colon and the name that I want it to appear. So let's do that now. I'll show you because I did do one. I just cached, but see, it says Galila Sinatra shouts, welcome to the show. We want that to say Little Red Riding Hood. So how we're going to do that is just go down here, add a colon, and say Red Riding. Wow, I can't type. Red Riding Hood. And then when I reload that, oops, stop, editing. When I reload that and play it, go down. Now at 2 seconds, it says Red Riding Hood shouts. So if you're playing some roles up there on stage, you'll want to use emote spoofing. Very simple. Let's hide those mushrooms again. So now we want to go to the idle dance. Idle dance is really, really neat. You don't have to, although you can. You don't really have to put an animation in the mover. We really highly recommend that you just leave the spot-on stand inside the mover as the stand that we're standing here. But a lot of times you're going to open the curtain and you're going to be in your position on stage, and you don't want to be standing like this. So what you can do is you can either add an animation, or it can be a static pose, and I have two of them in here, Sinatra Requiem 1, and I have the mirror one. So let's get the properties of this, copy, and I'm going to make this be mine, and then I'm going to make Quintina be the mirror. So all you do is up at the group, and you can do a group. It can be, I can make us both do the same thing if I had this here. But I want us to do mirrored copies, so what I'm going to do is add that, and her, she's going to be the mirror, but I need to know whether that's capitalized or not, because it has to be the exact name, of course, and it's not. So let's just put, and there we go. Now that's going to make us do the stand. That's the name of the dance, or the name of the animation, and it's going to make us do that while we're standing still here when the performance director is stopped. Just be aware that when you hit stop, if you put a stop in, when you hit that it's going to go back to that animation, even though we have the stand, the spot on stand inside. So let's load that, and after it loads, there we go. So now we're doing the mirror ones. If I play and stop, we go back to it. So if you want the pose to be the same as you start, that's fine. Just hit stop and then you end up at a really cool pose. If you want it to be something else, just make sure that your stop isn't until some time after, a few seconds or a couple of seconds. I don't know, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever you stand on stage when people are applauding. Make sure that the stop isn't until then, so you don't go back into this pose. Alright, so one last thing. A couple of people have asked about how I made those flowers glow on the backstage demo. So all it was the first one, I did the fade script. In the box set that I did, the fade script was done using the performance director, and the flowers glow, I made glow when I reached a certain waypoint. And all that is, and I really thought everybody knew this already, but if you click your waypoint, you have a chat command and a chat channel, 2 buttons up there. So my mushrooms are on channel 89 and 90. So let's say I'm going to show my mushrooms. There they are, the little ones. So let's say I want to make this one say the command to turn that on when I reach that waypoint. Let's turn it off. All I have to do is put the chat channel 89, submit, and then click it again, chat command, show. That's my command. And it even shows up right there over top of it. So now when I res a mover, and now I get note card, you can see at the end there, channel 89 is show. I'm just going to pop that in there. If I stretch that out, you'll see it's all one line, and the last two, 89, and in those brackets there are the command, the actual command. So now when I press play, oh boy, here we go with all these. See, it makes it go. That's it. So I hope you please look at the website, and if you have any questions, please contact us. We will be doing stop. We will be doing some more videos, and they will be tips and tricks and stuff like that. Alrighty, thanks, bye.